So interesting to see all of the cover ups that take place in the city. And it's also interesting to know that we live in a world where children are being sacrificed, actually being eaten. It's called jerky, or they have different names for it, and they drain their blood and stuff. But they got to scare them first because, you got to get adrenaline in that blood so then they can drain it. So they got to be tortured, you know. And it's interesting that, things like this can come out and to see who it doesn't bother, who, children being sexually abused doesn't bother, where they have their teeth taken out so that, when they're, doing sexual favors for people, it's better. Um, you know, and we live in a world where many of these children come from foster care and CPS. They're ripped from their families. And it's interesting because you guys, also incentivized a bunch of children, unaccompanied minors, to come across the border, right? You had a few thousand in the convention center where you were surely vaccinating them, doing pregnancy tests and different things. And then, like a month later, they just disappeared because they got their sponsor, right? And then, hundreds of thousands of those children have not been found. But that's not a problem, right? Let's worry about what ICE is doing now. Let's worry about, making sure you guys, sue people and are protected. Why don't you guys care about those things? Are you complicit in that? That's why I think everybody should be asking if people are pedophiles, because if you don't care about the things that are going on with children, then you must be engaged in the abuse of them. And even just sitting there silent is complicity too. Man, the battle versus good is evil is on and strong.
Your time has concluded.